Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some more gameplay, and today we are going to be making a house. I've decided that I don't want to live in the tiniest little thing that I call home. This thing right here. This is a little bit cooked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather a bunch of materials and I'm gonna build a house. I don't really have like a I'm not watching a tutorial, so I'm kinda just gonna get a bunch of oak, spruce, and then cobblestone, and then see if I can cook something up. Maybe, I have no clue. Anyway, let's get to mining some wood. Okay, and there goes all of the trees that are just on this area, apart from the birch, because we don't want the birch, and those big trees, because I don't like mining those. And we got about a decent amount of wood, pretty nice, but now we gotta mine some spruce trees. So yeah, I'm not gonna mine these ones because that's just gonna take a while and they're a bit annoying to mine. I'm actually just gonna mine oh, there's a village right here. What the hell? I never even noticed this. This is just chilling right here. Wow. Anyway, I'm just gonna mine like those big trees there, like the big trees. I'm just gonna mine like 3 of those, and that should give me like a couple stacks, maybe 4. And that should give me a couple stacks of spruce, which is pretty easy. Oh, and there's a nice and convenient little water pathway down here. That's pretty nice. Okay, well, I guess it's just mining time now. I'm gonna mine this one, and this one. And then I should have around the same amount of oak logs as I have spruce logs. Okay, so I've mined all 3 of the trees now, and oh, I've got the exact same amount of spruce logs. What the hell? The exact same. I said roughly like I should have around that, but damn, that's like literally the exact same amount. Damn. Okay, well, there's all of my spruce needs done. But now I will need to actually go ahead, mine some cobblestone, and then I guess it's just time to start building it? Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so my plan for the cobblestone is that I'm gonna dig down like right here, make this a little nice area, and then I'm gonna go 1 more down because that dirt is interacting with the area. And then basically at this level, or nah, this level, I'm just gonna be doing a big old clear of like a big area. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I won't be because this is interrupting it because of the dirt. Oh yeah, because we're on a mountain. Kinda makes sense. Maybe I'll go further down then. Okay, well, basically my entire plan is I go down and then I mine out big area of cobblestone under the ground. So yeah. I'll see you guys once I've done that. Okay, so I mined myself into a cave. That's not very good. I guess I'm just gonna continue mining forward then, and maybe, you know what, that's not gonna work, is it? You know, I keep on running into problems. I'll just maybe I'll just go down even further then. And then I'll see you guys once I finally have the cobblestone. Okay, so I have a decent amount of cobblestone now. Doing pretty good. And this is going to be the new area. I made it a little bit further down. And this is going to be the new area where I mine all of my cobblestone for my various builds that I'm going to do in the future. Anyway, this is the location that I kind of want to build my build. Yeah, where I want to build my build, and it's kind of just, what do you call it? Yeah, it's kind of just because it's a flat area, it's nice and big, and it's actually gonna look pretty good if it's right here. Plus, if you look out there, it definitely has a view. It definitely has a pretty good view. Anyway, so what I was thinking is probably maybe some stuff like some pillars up here, over here, then it comes out here, and it's like a nice L shape. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Yeah, okay, so something like this, and this is gonna be a multi-story house, so I'm kind of gonna put, like, wait a second, let me line this up and do another pillar here to make it nice and even, and I'm gonna do a cobblestone layer on the floor, then I'm gonna do an oak layer on the top, and then I'm gonna do the roof, and maybe like a little square in the top, and that's the third floor, or maybe I'll just make it an attic. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna fill in this bottom floor real quick. But since we're using stone, before I fill in that bottom floor, let's actually make a stone cutter. Okay, and there is the spruce layer done. But to make it look better, I'm gonna do some more oak lining at the top here, just to make it a little bit better. Okay, so I did the lining around the trees, and I did this the log around the cobblestone. I don't exactly know what I should do for here, because if I put this over this, it kind of looks worse. So I might just leave it like this, actually, because in this way, it kind of makes it look better. So I might leave it like this, and it's looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna... Oh, I just realized something. I was gonna fill the entire floor with cobblestone, but making those walls took out all of my cobblestone, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back in to the mines for more cobblestone. Anyway, this is the bottom floor. I'm gonna go sleep real quick, but this, I'm gonna do the next floor next. Okay, so I don't really know what I should do for the walls. This doesn't look too good, so I might try something else. Okay, so maybe I was thinking something like this. And then I have those stairs there because I'm gonna put glass panes in that area that's missing. So like maybe I could do that, and then yeah, I don't know. Let me go try that out. I'll go get some sand. Okay, I got the sand, now it's smelting, and yeah. So I'm gonna put glass panes there, and then, I don't know how I can make this look better. You know what, let me just wait for the sand and the glass to come in. Let me see if that looks good. I forgot I didn't have any connecting glass textures. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's too good. I might change it and make the window a little bit smaller and put 2 sets of stripped oak logs. Let me try that. I don't know. I don't know if it's looking too good. Okay, maybe once it is the finished product, it'll look better. I'm gonna add this to the side and add a line up here so it makes it look more natural, I guess, and then I'm gonna see. Yeah, okay, so I kind of do 2, and then I do a window, 2, window, continue that. I could do that, and that might look pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like if I do that window thingy, it might actually make this look better. Because currently this looks kind of worse, but it'll look better if it's all around the entire place. First of all, I'm gonna go get a texture pack that fixes those not being connected. Okay. Looking much better. This glass is looking much better. Now, the thing I'm gonna try is to try and do that same kind of pattern on this thingy, on this wall, to see if it kind of looks good and matches the thingy. Okay, it kind of looks mid. I don't know. I don't know how I'd make it look too much better though. Huh. Yeah, I got no clue. I mean, I could just stick with this though. It's not too bad. Like, I could say this kind of looks good. Now, okay, yeah. Let me do this around the whole thingy, and then I'll look at it, and then I'll add some doors, and then I'll add some stuff. Yep, okay. Okay, guys, this kind of looks decent. Decently decent. I had to move it in on this one because the arch, and how, like, there's no oak thingy right here. But it looks pretty decent on all the sides. Somewhat, I guess. But maybe, let's see, let's just test this out. Okay. That looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. I could do something like this where it goes like, boom, boom. Like, no. Yeah, no, that's horrible. Yeah, I don't know. Might just keep it like this, so the front doesn't look too good. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, now that I've made this, I'm going to do a little door right here, and then I'm going to put a staircase up to it. And then that'll look pretty cool, hopefully. And then that's how you get up to the top story, which is where all my stuff is going to be. The bottom story, I'm just kind of planning on maybe a storage room or something. Something not that useful. Okay, so I added a little way to get up, which looks kind of bad. But it looks a little bit good, which is decent. And, I don't know, maybe I should add a little guardrail on the side. And that's where I'll put more fences and stuff. Huh. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. Let me go do that. Okay, so I added a guardrail and I pushed it in one, added a post here. Pushed in the stairs, of course. And it's looking pretty good. I kind of like this design of how this looks. So the next thing I'm gonna do, actually, is, well, on the inside here, there is no floor at all. So I might work on getting a floor done. Then I'll actually fill in the floor down there. And then I might add a roof. Okay, since I'm making the floor out of cobblestone, I'm going back in the mines. I need a lot more cobblestone. Okay, so I've mined a little bit of cobblestone. Now this area is a little bit bigger. And I guess I'm just gonna have to go fill in the floor now. Okay, so I added a floor. And I added the floor up here, of course. I added these spruce pillars just because the bottom floor looked kind of sad. So I added those. This looks pretty good now. I'm gonna build a staircase like over here, and it's gonna go up from the bottom layer to up here, which is gonna be very useful if I'm down there and I actually want to go up, or the other way around. Okay, so I added some stairs. They might be a little bit annoying when you're trying to like not go down, so I could make them smaller like this, but then if I make them smaller I kind of hit my head on that. So I kind of like it like this, because then I could just fly down the stairs nice and easily. Anyway, I'm gonna get to, I don't know what I really should do for the roof, but I might, this right here, I might do a solid bit of oak, just oak slab. Okay, so yeah, yep, I'm just gonna get to oak place and then, okay, and I already ran out. Huh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go mining for some more oak real quick. Then I'll put that there. And I do want a really nice looking roof out of like stairs and stuff. And maybe like some deep slate. But that sounds a bit pricey. So I'm kind of just going to keep it as a slab for a little while. And maybe in like another video, I'll decide to fix my roof as like a little thing. A little side quest of the video. Okay, and the roof is done. So I have realized that I actually probably should put a roof. And I kind of want it to be made out of spruce, because I have a bunch of that still. And also some deep slate. So I guess my tunnel is going to go way further into the ground. Because I'm going to be mining for some deep slate. Hey, what is happening? There's so many silverfish. Oh my, there was like one silverfish and then like 20 came after that. Oh my. I just got jumped by silverfish, bro. What the hell? Oh yeah, that was crazy. I'm not even at deep slate, by the way. I've been going for a while. And I'm just mining straight down, and I'm just trying to find trying to get to the deep slate level. And then I'm gonna mine like a big area of deep slate. But my pickaxe is probably gonna break before that, bro. Look at the durability. Ah, my first deep slate. Finally. And now that I'm at deep slate, now I gotta actually mine the deep slate. The horrible thing about deep slate is that it takes so much of your durability and time because it takes like 20 years to break, bro. Also, I've definitely got a full inventory. Like, look at how long it takes to break this. Yeah, this is cooked. But I guess I gotta mine it. So I'll get back to you guys when I have a bunch of deep slate and I think I've got enough. Okay, so I mined out a little bit and I've got 2.5 stacks of deep slate. So I think that's pretty good, and now I can head back up. But that's gonna take a while, so yeah, that's pretty cooked. Because I've been digging literally from on top of a mountain all the way down to deep slate levels, so I'll be here for a while. Okay, so now that I've got the deep slate, I'm gonna work on the house now. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is I'm gonna do something like this, and then I'm gonna do it around the whole house, of course. And for the middle, like for this outline, and it'll be an outline everywhere. For this outline though, I'll make it fully out of spruce. But in the middle, like these blocks that are gonna be over top of the house, they're gonna be made out of deep slate. So I'm just gonna get making, because I don't exactly know how it's gonna work fully, but I'm gonna try some things. Okay, so this looks pretty good. One thing I don't like about this has a block in the middle, and this over here is perfectly even and doesn't have a block in the middle. So I'm not gonna do a little, like, a highlight of, like, spruce and then spruce around here, because it won't work, because these are two different sizes. So I'm just gonna do deep slate in the middle. And what I meant by like a line in the middle is basically I'd do this, like this, and then it'd go from there to there. But they're not the same size, so I can't do that. I'm just gonna make everything in the middle out of deep slate. Okay, well, I'll get to that. Okay guys, I finished the roof and it's looking nice and good. Looking pretty nice. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. This house is turning out better than I thought. I'm gonna put some torches down just to light the place up, of course. And then, what do you call it? Brain not working. Oh yeah. So, the house is looking pretty nice. Apart from the back, that is not together at all, so that kind of looks ugly. And there's no top layer of deep slate slabs on that side, but we just don't talk about that. I mean, it looks pretty good from this angle. you know. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.